are you guys? How was your day? I hope everything has been good so far. Hey, Barrister Emma Apalugo, how are you, sir? Happy New Year. Oh my God, this light is too bright. I'm trying to turn down the light. Alright, okay. Maybe that's much better now. Is it really? Okay. Sorry guys, if the light is too bright, we're gonna get it to be much better soon. I'm just gonna oh no. Okay. I think this is better. Oops. I think the light is better now. Still too bright. Whoa. I wonder what's going on. Okay guys. Is the lighting okay? Can somebody let me know? Am I too bright? Am I looking like a Oyibo person? Alright. Thank you for coming on. Uchenna Obonna, Atanda, Ola Oluwa, Emmanuel. Thank you. Elsie, Inga, Oni, Ibrahim. Thank you so much for coming online. We're just gonna wait for a few people and we're gonna start discussing today's topic. As you all know already from the caption, we're gonna be discussing YouTube. We're gonna be discussing, because there are a couple of changes that they have on YouTube. We're gonna be discussing the Benue killings, and we're gonna be discussing Mr. Donald Trump and New Year resolutions for 2018. All right. So if you can, please just spread the video, like share it, and invite your friends to log on. You know, the more the merrier, as they always say. So you can always invite someone to be part of the program, or to be part of the show. Today I'm gonna have someone joining from Nigeria. It's a very good friend of mine, a youth leader and a political activist. I'm gonna save the name for when he joins. He's gonna be talking to us. Hopefully his connection will be okay when it's time for him to join. TY Genesis, thank you for coming on the show. Michael Oloyade, thank you so much for coming on. Aqua, you're a regular on this broadcast. Thank you so much. I tried to make today's broadcast much later because I discovered that that in Nigeria it's 12 noon here, which is about 6 p.m. in Nigeria. Is a time when a lot of you some are still at work, some are attending one or two programs, maybe a church program or something like that. So I decided to move it to 8 p.m. when I know a lot of people are probably at home. So that's really why we're trying 8 p.m. 8 p.m. To see how that goes. Sorry, I have a drive. Iverian Akol, thank you for coming on. Iverian, that sounds like a thief name. Omowarejite, thank you so much for coming on the program, on the show, on the broadcast, on the live stream, live chat, whatever you call it. Thank you so much for coming on. Remember, today we're going to be talking about YouTube. We're going to be talking about the FULAN1 killings in Benue State and several parts of the country. We're also going to be talking about New Year resolutions. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about the new thing that YouTube has come up with. YouTube has come up with a lot of policies. This will interest mainly people who do YouTube. You know, a lot of people are on YouTube. A lot of bloggers, uh, a lot of creators, a lot of IT people, social media lovers on YouTube. YouTube has become a very, very important tool for people to express and to broadcast themselves. And so that's the reason why it's of concern what happens with YouTube. People like me, we depend on YouTube a lot to get our messages out there. All right, so whatever happens to YouTube, we're concerned. YouTube made additional changes that affect its YouTube Partner Program. That's the YYP program. The reason for doing this is to protect creators, you know, because a lot of people come and do things on YouTube that brings a bad rap to YouTube, and so we understand what they're doing. We think it's something good, but a lot of people don't know this. So this is like an information we're bringing out to everybody. If you have a YouTube channel, you should go back to your YouTube channel and make sure that you abide by all the changes that they have introduced to YouTube. Most importantly, by February 20th, YouTube is going to shut down a lot of channels. If your channel has not made 1,000 subscription by February 20th, YouTube is going to shut it down. Doesn't matter how long you've been. And if you're planning to start a YouTube channel, I advise you to start right now, because after February 20th, you're not going to have a chance to start that. You're going to have a chance to start the YouTube channel, but you're going to be caught up by these new guidelines. It's going to be tougher for you to start a YouTube channel. So I advise you to do your best to start a channel right now if you don't have a YouTube channel. YouTube is so nice. It's such a good resource. You can I don't know what, you have to have a YouTube channel. There's so many things you can do on YouTube channel. All those videos that you just take, fun videos about you, your family, what you do, just upload it to YouTube. You know, it's like a place where you can keep things. We use YouTube, we use Facebook. I know it's a very good place to kind of store things that you upload, okay? And you can also use that to showcase what you do. It could be like a form of resume. It could be like a sort of portfolio. You can have that as your profile, but it is important that you have a YouTube channel. So what I'm saying to you is that if you don't have a YouTube channel, you had better go and set up your YouTube channel. It is free, and you need to set it up before the 20th of February. Now, having said that, I wish to inform you that we had to start all over again. We had a YouTube channel that was close to 10,000 subscribers, and for some reason we've not been able to figure it out. We're still back and forth with YouTube, but that YouTube channel was shut down, and so we had to start all over again. We had to go through the process. So that's why we are also letting this out there, trying to help people who are also starting. There's a lot of people that we are all joining our resources together. We subscribe to them, they subscribe to us, and we're just trying to build back our subscription rate. We're going to post our YouTube subscription link, and we ask that please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please click on that link. It's going to be posted shortly. Click on that link and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us to stay online. It helps us to be able to bring information as much as possible every time we see information that we think is helpful to people. And a lot of you tell us that the information we send out there is helpful to you. We want to be able to continue doing this. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us to continue doing what we're doing. A lot of you already subscribed to our YouTube channel. Now what you have to do is that old subscription is gone. You have to go back and resubscribe to our YouTube channel. So that's all I got to tell you about YouTube today. Make sure you open a YouTube channel if you don't have one already. If you have one and you left it dormant for a long time, go and reactivate it. Probably if it's been there for a long time, you see that they've cancelled a lot of things. You need to reactivate it before the 20th of February. By 20th of February, you're expected to have had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewership. 4,000 viewership, 1,000 subscribers by 20th of February. If you don't have that, YouTube is going to terminate your YouTube account. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the Benue killings. A lot of people even waking up to the Benue killings now. We are committed to continue to talk about these killings. We think it is wicked. We think it is inhuman. We think it should be condemned by everybody. There's been the senators in Nigeria have all been condemning it. The Senate had a lot of them making statements about it. Churches have been praying about it, condemning that act, which they claim is targeted at Christians. But a lot of Muslims too are not in support of what is going on, and they've come out to condemn it. Generally, people don't think the president of Nigeria is doing enough. The president has ordered relocation of the police head of police in Nigeria to Benue State to try to track down the perpetrators of that act. But even at that, people still think that the president of Nigeria is not doing enough. Let us know what you think. Drop us a comment and let us know what you think. Do you think the president of Nigeria is doing enough concerning the Benue killings, or you think the president of Nigeria is not doing enough? Now, having said that, I'll just leave it at that. The Benue killings, worship media thinks it is a wicked act. We think it should be condemned by everybody. And then tell us also what you think about the grazing bill. The grazing bill seeks to establish grazing lands in every state in Nigeria. They seek to establish a place for the Fulani cattle herders to rear their cattle in every land. There have been so many posts online, people saying that the one that caught my attention is that people were saying that General Gowon some time ago had allowed for a path, a grazing path from Niger all the way to eastern Nigeria, and that is what some people lay claim to when you see them say that the land belongs to them. People claim that the land was signed over to them and they were allowed grazing rights along that corridor, and that's why the Fulani nomadic cattle rearers keep doing whatever they're doing along that passage and claiming that they have a right to that passage. Tell us also what you think about it and let us know. Quickly, let's go to Donald Trump. He's been facing so much heat as a result of his comments that African countries and Haiti are shithole countries. Yesterday, we did a program on that where we tried to look at the different things that come out of a shithole. We analyzed the richness of Africa and the minerals that come out of Africa. Go to our channel, Worship Media on YouTube, and you see what we did concerning that topic. But Donald Trump is facing a shutdown of the government by the Democrats. The Democrats are warming up seriously to shut down the government of Donald Trump, and they are all running helter-skelter. They are condemning it, but people are telling them, hey, you're getting a taste of your own pill. And when Obama was president, you guys shut down the government not once, but a couple of times. So people are thinking that they're going to succeed in shutting down the government of Donald Trump. Also concerning Donald Trump and his accusation or his unguarded statements for to African nations and Haiti, a group of people who were ambassadors, African ambassadors that served in the U.S., they have gathered together and they protested against Donald Trump. Sorry, I have to look this way because there's those of you who are watching us on other platforms. I also have to look at you and thank you for hanging on with us. But over here, I have those of you who are watching on Facebook, so that's why I have to look this way and look the other way. But it's all good. The important thing is what we're discussing. So Trump is facing a shutdown of his government, and ambassadors, former ambassadors of African countries that served in the U.S., they are protesting and they are saying that Donald Trump should apologize to African countries for making that statement. Trump said that African countries are shitholes. I think that's the way I say it. I say he says I'm a shithole. I'm not from a shithole country. But he's facing the music because of that statement. We're not going to stop on this. We're going to keep featuring that until we see where that story goes. It keeps developing. It keeps growing big. The Republicans keep on fighting. They keep on bringing up the Clinton story and so many stories to try to distract people's attention. But it's not going away. So Trump, I still think you're dumb concerning that statement. Finally, I want to touch on New Year resolutions. What do I have to say about New Year resolutions? I can only say that it's important for you to just commit to few things, not too many things. It's not just about one particular thing, but just commit to do what you can in this year. Don't muddle your to-do list with so many things. If you can, take a retreat. It normally is good, but even it's still January. Even if you didn't take a retreat at the beginning of the year, today is the 19th of January. From now to the end of the month, you can still do that. Oh, Paddy, thank you for joining in. Paddy, would you want to come on camera? I don't know. Joshua Barrister, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I would have loved you guys to weigh in on the crisis that the issues, the burning issues that are going on in our country, because sometimes when people are hearing one perspective, it looks like it's just an opinion, but when you have a lot of people weighing in, then people will be able to see different views or different aspects of the story. So I'm going to try to invite some of you if you're able. I know you may be busy, you may not be in a place that is conducive for you to join in, but if you're able, please come on and say one or two things about what is going on. I'll appreciate it, and I'm sure our viewers and our listeners would appreciate a different perspective to what we're talking about. So concerning New Year resolutions, I'll just say take some time out from whatever you're doing, a day or two, a couple of hours, shut down everything, turn off your phone, and bring a journal. Before you start, I suggest you just write all the things that you planned to do last year, and then enumerate them and see the ones that you achieved and the ones that you did not achieve, and then go into a time of just being by yourself. If you can fast, if you're religious and you can fast before doing that, it is good. If not, it's okay, but just have that quiet time with yourself and reflect on where you think you're going, reflect on what you want to do with your life, levels that you want to get to in life. And when you do all that, you'll be able to actually map out where you want to go in the coming year. And with that, I assure you, you'll be able to come up with a very good New Year resolutions, not just one resolution, but you'll be able to come up with a lot of resolutions that about where you want to go in the coming year. All right, okay guys, please drop me a comment, drop me a question, like videos, help us go to our worship media page on YouTube, to keep us online so that we can keep doing what we're doing. Don't forget, in some other programs, we're going to bring you information about how to travel, how to properly do your immigration application so that you don't fall into the wrong hands. And we will also focus on a lot of questions that people ask us. We'll try to answer them. If you want to actually contact us, you can email us at admin@worshipmedia.ca, admin@worshipmedia.ca. Send us an email and we'll get back to you. Or you can also drop us a text by WhatsApp at +1 647 889 2837. From all of us here in Worship Media Studios in Toronto, this is Chidi signing out.